SpaceX is a private aerospace company founded by Elon Musk in 2002 with the goal of revolutionizing space technology and enabling the colonization of Mars. Since its inception, SpaceX has achieved several significant milestones and embarked on numerous missions. Here are some key highlights. 1. Falcon 1. SpaceX's first launch vehicle, Falcon 1, had its inaugural flight in 2006. After several attempts, the fourth launch in 2008 successfully reached orbit, making SpaceX the first privately funded company to do so. 2. Falcon 9. The Falcon 9 rocket, introduced in 2010, has become SpaceX's primary workhorse. It has conducted numerous launches, including cargo resupply missions to the International Space Station, ISS, under NASA's Commercial Resupply Services program. 3. Dragon spacecraft. SpaceX developed the Dragon spacecraft to deliver cargo and crew to the ISS. In 2012, Dragon became the first commercial spacecraft to dock with the ISS, marking a historic milestone for SpaceX and commercial spaceflight. 4. Reusable rockets. SpaceX has pioneered the concept of reusable rockets to reduce the cost of space travel. In 2015, the Falcon 9 booster made a successful vertical landing after delivering its payload to orbit, becoming the first orbital-class rocket to achieve a controlled landing. 5. Starship. SpaceX's most ambitious project, Starship, aims to enable interplanetary travel and the establishment of a self-sustaining colony on Mars. The development of Starship involves creating a fully reusable spacecraft and a massive rocket booster. Prototypes have undergone various test flights to refine the design and technology. 6. Crewed missions. SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft carried astronauts to the ISS under NASA's Commercial Crew Program. In 2020, the Crew Dragon Demo 2 mission successfully transported NASA astronauts to and from the ISS, marking the first crewed launch from U.S. soil since the retirement of the Space Shuttle in 2011. 7. Starlink. SpaceX is deploying a satellite constellation called Starlink to provide global broadband internet coverage. The company has launched hundreds of satellites into orbit, with plans to deploy thousands more. This project aims to improve internet access in remote areas and facilitate connectivity worldwide. 8. Inspiration 4. In September 2021, SpaceX successfully launched the Inspiration 4 mission, which carried the world's first all-civilian crew into orbit. This mission demonstrated the potential for space tourism and private space exploration. 9. Falcon Heavy. SpaceX developed the Falcon Heavy, a powerful rocket capable of launching heavy payloads into space. Its inaugural flight took place in February 2018, deploying a Tesla Roadster into orbit around the Sun. Falcon Heavy has since been used for various missions, including launching commercial satellites and deploying payloads for government customers. 10. Commercial Crew Program. SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft has been instrumental in NASA's Commercial Crew Program, which aims to resume crewed spaceflights from American soil. The Crew Dragon successfully completed its first operational mission, Crew 1, in November 2020, and subsequent missions have been launched to transport astronauts to and from the ISS. SpaceX has an ambitious roadmap for future missions, aiming to further advance space exploration, satellite deployment, and human spaceflight. Here are some of the notable upcoming missions. Mars missions. SpaceX's ultimate goal is to enable human colonization of Mars. The company plans to send uncrewed missions to Mars to conduct research, gather data, and prepare for future crewed missions. These missions will contribute to the long-term vision of establishing a self-sustaining colony on the Red Planet. Crewed lunar missions. SpaceX is working on the development of a lunar variant of its Starship for NASA's Artemis program. These missions aim to land astronauts on the Moon, establishing a sustainable presence and paving the way for future human exploration and utilization of lunar resources. Space tourism. SpaceX plans to venture into space tourism by offering commercial trips to space for private individuals. The company's first space tourism mission, Inspiration 4, has already taken place, and future missions are expected to provide opportunities for more people to experience space travel.